Welcome back to Mr. Racing with me, Shaggy Scooby 66. We rejoin the Wrecking Tyres racing community and the ityF1 Super Formula League. It's week 5, this is race 2, so 30 minutes of racing action at Suzuka coming up for you. As you know by now, racing tyres have to be used for a minimum of 3 laps in this. And Shaggy's going to lead us the way. Now, Shaggy missed the first race, and to be honest with you, he's only had 4 laps of practice, all on that soft tyre, so it might be a bit of a push for Shaggy in this one. Skippy, after sitting out most of the race in that first race, he's in second. He's going to start on the racing medium tyres. Fuds is in third. He's starting in the hard tyres. Another one that missed quite a lot of the first race. Puggers in fourth place, racing hards as well. What did Fuds have on racing hards? Wrecking Ball's in fifth, racing hards. Tyre Slayer is sixth with medium tyres. Campos seventh with the hards on. OB, medium tyres for OB in eighth. In ninth, it's Dazzler. Medium tyres for Dazzler. Welly Bob. Hard tyres for Welly Bob. Really unlucky in that first race. If you didn't watch the first race, I suggest you do so. It's in the library. Staffy's in 11th place, another hard tyre starter. Hoggy's 12th, racing softs for Hoggy. Steve Scooby's on the hard tyres in 13th. Pilgrim's 14th with the medium tyres, and the winner from that first race is Scott, and he's going to start off on the hard tyres. Right, 15 people on the grid, so full grid here. So we've got 4 lights, 5 lights, and we are racing in Japan at Suzuka. Everybody gets a good start. Shaggy keeps that lead. Fuds, is everyone going to go through? Oh, we've had an off. It's a bit of a mayhem, so what we're going to do is we're going to go back and watch this from Fuds' point of view here. Actually, we watch it from Steve Scooby's. So everyone gets away cleanly. Steve Scooby just bogs down a little bit. We've got Pilgrim on his right. Just brakes just a tiny bit late there. Staffy though, what happened to Staffy? Because didn't really see from that angle. So Huggy, fantastic start. Oh, just missed his braking point and then didn't have anywhere to turn in because he had a Welly Bob and a Huggy on his inside. Wrecking Ball also took a trip there. He's in 5th place. Just closes up. Oh, Puckers connects with Colby, I think. So anyway, enough of that first corner. Lots happened. The only person that the people that went off of their own accord, really. Nothing went towards there. So as our leaders coming through the deadeners, someone's on the grass. Oh, it's Dazzler again, just getting that corner wrong again. But we see Shaggy coming out of the hairpin with a slight gap. It's Skippy in 2nd place, followed by Obi, then Tyre Slayer, then it's Fuds, and then Huggy making his way through the field like a dose of salts, but he's on the soft tyre. As we see Puggers get his braking wrong for Spoon. Gone off again has Puggers. Just got the second part wrong. Everyone's going by him. Wrecking Ball's got Staffy. Puggers gets overtaken by 2. Wrecking Ball made a little bit of room there for Staffy as we come through 130R. but it's going to be Shaggy who's going to lead that first lap. So after the first lap, it's Shaggy, Skippy, Obi, Tyre Slayer, Hoggy, Buds, Pilgrim, Dazzler, Campo, Scott, Welly Bob, Steve Scooby, Staffy, Wrecking Ball and Huggers. Everyone's still going, but the Pan Am World Airways shod livery on Shaggy's car, flying the flag, just using a little bit of boost there. A couple of different thingies. Some people use the boost down in the low gears to help the acceleration. Some people will just wait until they get it into the high gear. Out of the hairpin, there's a bit of a gap. Obi didn't go deep, I thought he did. Hoggy's there in 4th place. So Hoggy's made his way up. They're gapping Tyre Slayer already. Then it's Fuds, Dazzler, Campo, who's got Scott. Scott the winner of that first race. Now Scott started on the hard tyres. As these guys come out through Spoon, Scott, yes he did. Got an excellent and gets a run on Campo. Keep the foot down flat for 130R. Very easy to do in these cars. And then the braking for the Casio. Remember that these guys have to do a minimum of 3 laps on the hard tyre. So will we see people come in at the end of this lap? Soft tyre runners, they'll go as long as they can. Shaggy going through the snake, now the anti-back. Obi, he's followed by Hoggy. Hoggy's not wasting any time to getting up the front. There's Skippy in 4th. And then there's a big gap to Tyre Slayer. Hoggy just coming out with Denver 2 up to the hairpin. There's already plans afoot for the next series after this series finishes. This has got 1 more week to go, and no one can win it this week. No one can win the champion this week, so he's going to go down to a final week. Got Daphne, our weather girl, on hand. She's looking at the radar, and she can't see any thick clouds in the sky on there at the moment, but she'll keep us abreast of what's going on. Velma, statistician, is working hard with points, but she assures me that top 3, well the top 4 people are close enough that no one can win the championship. We've got Fred, our roving reporter, down in the pits, and he's just reported that Welly Bob, Campo and Staffy have all come in, so they've done their minimum 3 laps on that hard tyre, and they're going to get rid of it now. So we'll see Wrecking Ball stayed out. So fuel going in. Welly Bob 95%. Staffy 92%. Campo. Now Campo didn't fill up there when he went in, so is that going to be 2-stop strategy for Campo? Oh, Steve Scooby gets it wrong out of dead 2. Oh, now, didn't see this. Go to Dazzler. So Steve Scooby, Dazzler, so clash of wheels there. Steve Scooby just went in, got it all wrong by himself, ran onto the grass, ran onto the green stuff there, and that put him into the wall on the right hand side. Two people fighting, and Steve Scooby just got his line wrong. Oh, meanwhile Obi's binned it out of second place. Let's see what Obi does here. Obi was closing in on Shaggy. Now he's got the dirty air from Shaggy's car. Oh, just clips the grass, and that pulls him into the barrier, which just sticks out there. Gets out of reverse, and Scott goes by, so that's Obi loses 4 places. That's just let Shaggy off the... Obi was closing in on the back of Shaggy. I said in the first race, the dirty air that comes off the back of these cars puts another element to the racing. That's why sometimes you better brake in not in a line. Right, Scott's come in. Goes through. We're going to stay with Scott. Scott's lent the Ferrari pit crew here, and they do a fantastic change. Scott gets out, and he's put on the medium tyres. Ferrari crew have done a deal with the Australians, because Skippy also has the Ferrari pit crew, so he'll be looking for a slick pit as his Australian counterpart just had. Right, Shaggy has been caught by Hoggy, and Hoggy is with the dirty air. Down to 130R. It's flat out in these cars. And where you're going to brake for your... Oh, he closes up under braking. Now we're going to see Shaggy get the power down first and just blasts away. Hoggy's in that slipstream. There's no one behind these two. It's just like a rubber band, it contracts and expands. So come through. Oh, Shaggy just got a bit of grass there through the snake. Slows him down through anti-back. Now Dunlop again. Shaggy just closing up. This camera's brilliant. Oh, now let's watch that again, because Hoggy just, as I said, Shaggy hasn't much practice, but I think he just taps the brake going into, yeah he does, yeah, no harm done, both going fine. Shaggy shouts at Hoggy to keep going. Now Shaggy's in the dirty air. Whoa! And now what happens? Just got his braking wrong. There is an apology from Shaggy to Hoggy over the radio, but Hoggy doesn't go off. It's just slowed them both up a little bit. But both fight to live to fight another day. But that's Hoggy now in the lead of this. Shaggy's second. Skippy's there in third now. Skippy started on the medium tyres. So you top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you top 7, we'll have to change onto the hard tyres at some point in this race. But we approach 10 minutes in, and the top 4 are away. Third. See the leaders up ahead. He's already making his escape from Shaggy. Slayer having a much better race than he did in race 1. The Japanese crowd really appreciative of the performance that people are putting on. Right, Tyre Slayer has caught Skippy as we come through the deadeners. Medium tyres. Slayer, just a different line. Looking at fuel. Now, Hoggy has really burnt through his fuel. He has come through the back though, so, and he's used a lot of his overtake as well. Shaggy got nearly 3/4 of a tank of overtake and got a lot of fuel. Skippy as well, same strategy as Shaggy at the moment. Tyre Slayer hasn't used his overtake button at all. He's slightly down on fuel. The two people ahead of him. Campo up ahead. Wrecking Ball, I think, finally has got his settled into his new rig and sorted out his VR issue. As we see Scott go through on the inside. So Scott, remember Scott's had his has done his pit. He's gone onto the medium tyres though. He's really wrecking that car. He's closing up to Campo. Great rate of knots. Has dropped Wrecking Ball. Campo is concentrating on Steve Scooby ahead. Just the braking. This is on the braking. Can Campo do anything about Steve Scooby? See Scott in the background there. Campo on the overtake. Through Spoon. Oh, just got the third bit of Spoon wrong. Just went in a bit too deep. Slipstream, has to use a bit of his overtake. Casio triangle. Really closes up now. On the overtake. Goes by into corner 1. Gets it done. Steve Scooby just suffering from a bit of the dirty air there. So now it's Scott now looking at these two. As we come through the snake. Oh, Scott again, just that dirty air wash. Just those front tyres having to work extra hard to get the grip. Let's check in. Yeah, Hoggy, I say check in, Hoggy is checked out. There's not that much fuel, he's under a quarter of a tank of fuel. Shaggy's just got just over a tank of fuel, a quarter of a tank of fuel. Skippy's on a quarter of a tank of fuel. So it's Tyre Slayer, so the top 4, slightly different fuel strategies going on, and overtake. Tyre Slayer still hasn't used his overtake button. Spotting Cadillac there. Cadillac were due to enter F1 in 2026, I believe. They've been given the go-ahead. I think it's 26. And that's when the new regulations come in. So it's a good time for Cadillac to enter. This guy's just catching up with Shaggy. Constant there. Lap 6 was when he lost the lead. Started coming together, so that's where that time is down. But quite consistent with his times is Shaggy. Shaggy there. Shaggy, followed by Skippy. Skippy on the boost there, you can see the green halo just flashing. Using the boost. Trying to keep that gap to those people behind him. Said before, Shaggy hasn't actually run on the hard tyre. Jumped out of driving a bus and jumped straight into a super Formula car. Totally different way of driving, of course. Skippy, hard tyre Slayer, Obi as well, and Pilgrim. These guys have closed up. Dazda's there in 7th, so as we come to the end of this first stint, people are starting to close back up. His fuel lights on, so does that mean that he's going to come into the pits this time? I think you get at least 2 laps when your fuel light comes on. Fastest lap, he did that on lap 2, so that's when the soft tyres were at their best, but he goes through. No, Hoggy comes into the pits. Oh, what's happened to Shaggy? Oh no! Oh, what happened there to Shaggy? Just let's go on board. Right, he comes into the Casio triangle. Oh, just spins the back tyres up, got it on the curb. Nearly catches the 360, but doesn't quite, but doesn't go into the wall. So he's dropped down to 6th place. Meanwhile, Hoggy's in the pits. So Shaggy went from potentially leading the race again to being down in 5th. Hoggy's come out. He's got the race in hard tyres. I think he's got 59% of fuel on. That now puts Skippy in the lead of this race. Skippy. His fuel lights on. Tyre Slayer's fuel light on will be on in a second. Pilgrim's fuel lights on. Shaggy still got plenty of fuel. Dazda's fuel lights on. But that was a disaster. That for Shaggy. Especially if the people that are now in front of him have to all pit, because he would have got longer than these. He would have been in clear air as well. Now he's in a bit of dirty air. Maybe after his mistakes, up into 2nd place. Tyre Slayer still not used his overtake button. Guys going to do? Is any of these guys going to go through? Right, Pilgrim's come in. Shaggy stays out. So, as I say, Oh, Dazzler's come in as well. Dazzler's got 1% of fuel. Hoggy there. He's got our tyres on, so he's been in. Dazzler's just in the pits now. Scott came in quite early. Campo comes in for his second pit stop. Skippy in the lead of the race. He's got Obi right behind him. So Obi can see Skippy in front of him and Tyre Slayer behind him. Skippy is on Obi is on fumes though. Oh, Skippy just went in a little bit deep into the hairpin. Allows Obi to catch up. This is what Obi needs because he can use the slipstream. But we are at, oh, we're over 21 minutes. That there 21 minutes went really fast. So Skippy. Skippy. Oh, Tyre Slayer's gone wide through the spoon. Let's see what is here. Oh, just carries too much speed. He's on the green stuff. Can't slow the car down. So Shaggy. Shaggy's fuel light's on, but he's still got plenty of fuel there. So as I was saying before, Skippy has got the use of the Ferrari pit crew. We saw what a slick move they did on Scott's car. So Skippy comes in, so does Obi. Got Tyre Slayer. Tyre Slayer comes in. Oh, Shaggy stayed out. Now, this is what I was talking about. Shaggy hadn't made that mistake. He would have been really in clean air. Tyres go on these cars. Obi's on 34% on. Skippy. Oh, what have the Ferrari team done? They've put softs on Skippy's car. Skippy hasn't used the hard tyre. You have to use it for 3 laps, so... oh, what a misjudgment there by the Ferrari mechanics. Unless this is part of the game plan and he's going to come in and just do the minimum 3 laps, but that would be really strange. Hoggy, because he's taken that earlier pit stop, he's up into second, but Shaggy leads this race again, and for the second week has out-fueled most, if not everyone else in the race. Starting on pole helps, I suppose. Oh, what would it have been? What would that gap have been if Shaggy hadn't have made that mistake? So he's on the back stretch. He's going to head up to 130R. Remember, I think Shaggy was in 6th place once he had his mishap. So Shaggy into the pits. He's just coming through Casio Triangle out of the final corner. So Hoggy goes through. So look at, oh, Skippy's gone through. It's nearly a 2-minute lap, so he needed to come in. So maybe the Ferrari garage haven't, the Ferrari pit crew haven't said anything to him. But he's definitely on the wrong tyres. Obi in 3rd place. Scott's got his way up to 4th now. And it's Pilgrim. Shaggy's in the next 6th place. He's just ahead of Tyre Slayer. But Shaggy hasn't run this hard tyre. Seen that it has got a little bit misty. Daphne the weather girl says there is still no real cumulus cloud to that's the stuff that makes it rain. So it looks like it's clear. Shaggy on the overtake button. Tyre Slayer as well on the overtake button there. Staffy in 8th, harassing Tyre Slayer. Slayer does have more, but that's going to have second penalty. That's going to drop him back behind Staffy. Oh, and he runs wide through Spoon again. Oh, comes back on, just misses Staffy. But now he's going to take that. Oh, what's happened to Shaggy? All that was going on. What happens to Shaggy here? Comes through Spoon. Okay. Oh, just puts the power on a little bit too early. Those hard tyres not wanting it, so that's another mistake. Costs Shaggy 2 places. Shaggy goes onto the grass to try and avoid Tyre Slayer. Tyre Slayer on the overtake button. Shaggy gives them room. Shaggy down into 9th place. Steve Scooby's 10th. Wally Bob's 11th. Wally Bob again. Wally Bob's had an incident on lap 14 as well. Dropped 10 seconds, so he's had an off. Campo with a totally different strategy to everyone else. 2 pit stops. But he's in a net 12th place. Wash is in 13th, Wrecking Ball's 14th, Fud's in the pits and has been there for 10 minutes. So again, another problem with the car for Fuds. Hoggy's leading the way. He's got Skippy right behind him, but with only 4 minutes left, Skippy, he's going to get DQ, I think. It'll either be a minute or a DQ. Lasker, Velma, our statistician, for what's going on. Fred has come back from Skippy's mechanics, and oh, it's just gone from bad to worse, because the Ferrari garage only brought 1 set of hards and they used that on Scott's car, so no hard tyres for Skippy available. So unfortunately, and Velma is saying it will be a DQ for Skippy for not using the hard tyres for a minimum of 3 laps. Whether the Skippy's pick team are going to tell him, maybe not tell him until the race is over. He's still got the fastest lap, which was set on lap 2 for Hoggy. Anyone's going to be setting any fastest laps here now, too late in the race. Anyone running the soft tyres has already had the best out of them, so an extra point for Hoggy incoming, I think. Will be had a bit of up and down. Pilgrim. It's going to all close up in the championships. This championship is going to be this championship, I think it's going to come down to the final race. 6th, that's the 7th. Players 8th, Shaggy's 9th, Steve Scooby's 10th, Wally Bob's 11th. Everyone from Scott downwards will move up a place. Bugwash, Wrecking Ball, Fuds has come out after being in the pit, so he is going to finish the race on the track. Right, Skippy battling with Hoggy now. Let's just go back here. Let's go on board with Skippy. The overtake. Hoggy hasn't got any overtake left, so he is open to this overtake. But probably doesn't know that Skippy is going to get a DQ. Really doesn't need to fight. Skippy on the overtake button again. This crew obviously haven't told him he hasn't used the right tyres. So Skippy goes into the lead of the race on the track. With less than a minute to go. Skippy. So Hoggy, I think, extends his lead over Pilgrim, or retakes the lead from Pilgrim. As we come down to 20 seconds left. 18, everyone. Wrecking Ball needs to cross the line. To do an 18th lap. So Fuds is going to finish in 15th place, which is actually 14th place. So there's Fuds finishing. And here we have our leaders. Triangle for the final time. Skippy out the final corner, wins but gets DQ'd. Hoggy comes first, Scott gets second. Obi's third, Pilgrim's fourth. Staffy's going to get 6th place. That's the 7th. Tyre Slayer is 8th. Steve Scooby's going to get 9th. Steve Scooby gets 8th. Shaggy comes home for 9th place. Wally Bob, we're hearing over the radio that his team are just telling Skippy what's happened. Skippy's apologising to all the drivers. Wally Bob comes home 10th. Campo, he's going to come home 11th. After 2 pit stop strategy. Pugwash comes home 12th and Wrecking Ball's going to come home 13th. But that's this race, controversial or not, run and done. We will catch you for the final round next time, but for now it's goodbye.